tiri kuita basa rakakura zvizhinji mukati meguta rino tichisapotwa ngeZimbabwe Christian Alliance. Basa redu riri kunyanya kurerekera ku-advocacy work yatinonga tichiita zvizhinji ku-council. Tinonga tichienda tichiengage ve-council, vana mayor, vana town clerk, even the engineers. Tichinzwisisa nemadambudziko etikusangana nawo mukati meguta redu.
This project started in 2019, whereby we capacitated communities with constitutional literacy that enabled them to hold their leaders to account. The community members managed to form what we called local advocacy committees, which comprised of 10 women, 10 youth and 10 church leaders. These structures basically formulated what is called the local level advocacy, whereby they engaged with the local authorities therein.
Well, Tina ge njengama residents alapha Nkayi and also njenge ZCA hub. As I speak here as the chairperson, we feel it is our responsibility also to lobby our local authority and sense a follow-up yama projects akhona and sizambulandelela sibone ukuthi ama projects angikhona ayaphutsha. For example, kule issue yesewer reticulation, silama pipe that have stayed for quite a long time and kungakhanyi ukuthi ayekwenzakalani.
Ukuthi kula achievement esikhona silama toilet esisiwakhile ngoba seqala ukwakhiwa eTemnasi. Isizathu esenze kwaba lama toilet, ama public toilet la sekhona seqala ukwakhiwa ukuthi besingela ama public toilet abantu ade bebuya bezolindela izimota bebeswela indawo lapho abangazincedisa khona nxa befuna izinto ezincane.
We had conversations going on between the local authority and stakeholders in which we were trying to clarify the level of service delivery Nkayi is doing to its people. And from that conversation, there were a number of areas in which the local authority was lacking. So as a way forward, we have proposed a number of things that we think are going to help us to rate ourselves and improve our service delivery. The first one, we are going to devise a mechanism in which the clients who come to our offices or those whom we offer services will have the opportunity to rate how those services were provided. In that case, we're going to have prompt answers on how we need to handle our clients and solve their problems. The second one is the use of suggestion boxes, which are going to be placed in strategic areas so that people maybe who are afraid to come up in the open to air their grievances, they can put them in the suggestion box so that the local authority can have an idea on what the people are thinking out there.
Mvura radambudziko guru zvokuti takadofunga kuti tichere zvimugodhi zvamuri kuona izvi nenyaya yekuti mvura kwakusina.
The water levels at Gweru is currently at 13%.
Tikuzvionera pachezvaku water levels kuti mvura pachezvayo yadzikira muno muGweru dam. Pataita engagement pa radio zveshuwa pataitaurira nevanhu vezinwa neve city council, they were saying muGweru dam madzikira mvura zvakanyanya. Also isusu sema pastors tichaenda tombotaurira vanhu pamusoro pekudzikira kwaita mvura kuti vanhu vashandise mvura zvakanaka, vanhu vasa waste mvura nokuti mvura chaiyo muno muGweru yashoma.
Under normal circumstances, what it means is that water that is actually left in the dam for consumption is about 3%. Because 10% legally, then we are not supposed to consume below 10%. because there's aqua life that need also to be taken care of. What is left here at Gweru and at Amapongo we can take us around 5 months, and we pray and hope that maybe by that time would have maybe received more rainfall. But what we are also trying to do as a local authority to make sure that we reach 5 to 6 months. We are also deepening our boreholes, and also we've also identified some of the boreholes so that they can also be solar powered, so that our people can actually have water while again at the comfort of their homes, not visiting maybe the borehole centers, but the borehole will actually be connected to the main water supply, and the people will be able to get water from their taps.
The challenge on roads and their maintenance overall, residents have realized that is due to the fact that the council is no longer collecting money and directly utilizing such for the development of roads, but the monies are now sent to the parastatal, which we all know, Zinara, and at times the monies are not timely returned to councils for the refurbishment of roads and development of new roads.
As a grouping of pastors and Christians, we saw the need for good service delivery, and when we realized that we're having problems with our sewer, our best pipes, especially to the west, where I'm looking at now, and to the east, with a lot of best pipes, and we felt that it was our obligation to communicate and engage the city fathers, of which we did. We communicated with the city fathers about the situation, and we cried to them to say if they can look at it and possibly urgently look at that issue and address it. And as where I'm standing right here, you are seeing the products of what engagement has done. And council soon after some time, it started working on the sewer system. As you see, this is now a thing of the past. We don't see any sewer-based pipes along this line. And this is actually a great project for our municipality of Chegutu, and we say thumbs up to our city fathers.
We have received some funds from the government in the form of devolution funds, which was meant for rehabilitation of water and sanitation infrastructures. So where I'm standing right now is a project of sewer reticulation maintenance, whereby we are rehabilitating replacement of 225 millimeter AC pipe, upgrading it to 315 millimeter AC pipes. The idea is to do away with the siltation and the edge of the pipe. We are trying to solve the problem of sewerage blockages.
We are very grateful much for these funds we are getting from the government to end this sewer problem in Chegutu. We have typhoid. We once hit by typhoid, by cholera, where more than 200 people died in 2008.
Zvikuru tine ma-problems etikusangana nawo mu sewer yedu. Tine tingati trunk sewer. Trunk sewer yedu haisi kushanda zvakanaka. Iri kutoda kutotanga kuti itoshandwa zvakanaka. And petiri pano pamuri kuona takamira pamapipe. Mapipe the main trunk sewer. Ari kuda kuti afixwe. Pari zvino akamira kuvaisa ngenyaya yekuti havasati vaona mari yakakwana yekuti vatange that project. Mapipe anaya akatengwa nemari yakabva kudevolution. Ndokutaura kwavanoita techivaita engage as ZImbabwe Christian Alliance. And havasati vakwanisa kuwana mari yakakwana yekuti vachitanga kuvaisa pasi kuti basa ravo rifambe retrunk sewer.
Machallenges atiri kusangana nawo muguta angachitaura nemaresident ekuti tine vandalism of infrastructure tinosangana nayo. Patiri kuti maresidents ari kuti vamwe vanonokerwa nemvura since takaintroduce rationing schedule vobva vatema pipe vachitsvaga mvura, vamwe vanobvisa mamita kuchera zvigomba iri way yekutsvaga pressure musystem.
Tozoenda futi rimwe dambudziko ndererefuse collection. Mabhini haasi kutakurwa nenguva, zvinova zvinokonzera kuwanda kwenhunzi dzawanda zvisingaiti nokuti vanhu vanenge vangorasa mabhini avo pese pese vachingodurura marara pese pese, vachiita futi ma-undesignated dump site okuti vana vanonotambira paya vachibata marara vachibata netsvina.
Youth anga kuleka participation due to kusareceive information nekukasira itiro mapiro watati kupiwa information vanga vachisarudza maybe through WhatsApp, vamwe vanga vasina WhatsApp, saka taichingo then council nobva secouncil nobva yazochinja yakena yakupawo ma-information yakutomboisawo pamabillboards, pane magroups akacreatewa necouncil itisa kupiwa ma-information zvakakwana.
Zvakare tinoita basa rekuengeja towards Chimusana bridge. Tine bridge redu padhuze petiri panapa tichabuda ratiri kuengeja vekanzuru kuti vakwanise kurishanda ngekukasira, especially munguva yelockdown ine takafesa a lot of challenges ngenyaya yekuti mota dzanga dzichiwandira kumain road. Then takaona the necessity yebridge iroro kuti mota dzikwanise kupanana mukana, dzimwe dzichiuya noko especially dzekuma locations dzinge dzishandisa bridge iroro.
Since we created this ZCA hub, our interaction with the local stakeholders had been of benefit, especially in relation to sewers and some other services that we are to receive as residents. We have discovered that there is a very big change. Our interaction and our engagement with all concerned stakeholders are bringing fruits. We have seen the finishing of the Mulala Bridge, we have seen the finishing of the roundabout, we have even seen the supply of water, though we are still having some hiccups here and there, but the service is now visible because of these engagements. And we believe that if we continually work in this manner, it will assist and will make people realize that coming together and solving things together is of much benefit than pointing fingers at each other.
Attendiwa na wasatufera zvavo mara vakonovona uri local authority ikuita something ngao una chanduko inokuva ichikuvonara radha havana zvifatwa zvimwe rezvavona ufanana dziroundabout nadzibroads ladza umlala ndizvithu zvofatiwa rina uvonisana namastakeholders othe anavore akuwanala kampuno wa Beitbridge. So ndikuvona unga raramba richishuma nga nḓila ine ri ḓo aluwa swika ro kona u vhona uri zwina mbuyedzo kha tshitshavha ende zwi ita uri arali vhathu vha tshi shuma vha tsini na tsini mitshelo ya hone ya vhonala.
Challenge that we are facing is one is the procurement, is the price, the procurement regulatory authority that guides us from, in fact it limits us from purchasing equipment, maybe like to have the to buy the gigajetting machine or to buy the TLB to upgrade our sewer system. The sewer system is old enough, and with the speed the town is growing up, our sewers are being overloaded. So we are appealing to the government maybe for the meantime to lift up the price, which is the Procurement Regulatory Authority Act, so that we can access purchasing our equipment from either South Africa, or we can procure our equipment like the bigger pipes than the ones which are already installed, so that we upgrade our sewer.
So this program is ongoing beyond the funded period. We encourage the local advocacy committees to pursue any other advocacy issues that they see in their area. This enables a situation whereby local solutions are addressed by local people without necessarily having to wait for a broader intervention from the organization. I believe the lacks are going to be relevant in their local authority, as you have noted from all the submissions that have been done by the speakers from the 5 areas. Thank you very much.